There's no words. There's nothing I could say that could sum up this actually happened. This actually happened. You know, usually when I start off a breakdown laughing is because I'm going insane for the wrong reasons. I don't even know what's reality anymore. Holy moly. Wow. Diamondbacks win 11-2 against the Dodgers in LA. And you know what? It's almost poetic justice. Almost. It is. What happened the last time the Diamondbacks went to LA? They got trounced in 3 straight games with Kelly and Gallen, your two of your best pitchers. And you just felt like these guys are so much better than us. And then you go into this game where history repeats itself. You would think Kershaw, the last time Arizona beat Clayton Kershaw, at least he has a loss in his column, the last time they beat him in Los Angeles was 2012. Over a decade ago. The last time Merrill Kelly won a game versus the Dodgers, either home or away, never. He's never won a game. And I'm thinking, wouldn't this be just the perfect moment for him to get his first dub? And it did. It really did happen. I mean, what? I actually have to sit here and think this actually happened. 6 runs. It's so funny. Before the game, I'm nervous. But it's a different type of nervous. It's not like, I hope we don't get a butts kick. It's like I don't even know how to describe it. I think we can't beat these guys. And you know why? Because I've heard a little too much chirping from the Dodgers end. I saw Boob Nightingale tweet a quote from Dave Roberts, manager of the Dodgers, saying, Clayton Kershaw has never looked better before. And I'm thinking, why in the hell would you say that? Because literally only bad is going to come out of that. And if Kershaw gave up like 2 runs, it's like, that quote didn't age that well. He gave up 6 in the first inning after recording 1 out. 6. And I was speechless. I was jumping up and down. I was playing the Smiths over here all night because every time I did, something good happened. And I got to cool myself down. It was 6-0 in the first inning. And what's funny, I was watching on game day at first because I'm like, I truly don't want to watch this game seeing those obnoxious Dodger fans and how loud that stadium gets. And it got loud later on. I'll give them credit for that. But you know how obnoxious they can get. So I was watching game day. Sometimes it's a little delayed. And I saw that it was 1-0 already. I'm like, well, did Ketel Marte hit a home run? No, he hit a double. And then like immediately after, Carroll hit a single. And I was like, okay, cool. And then Pham got on base. And then Walker got a walk. And then Gabriel Moreno, Dabby do. Thank the Lordus he is playing. I was getting a little nervous if he wasn't going to play last game because of that concussion kind of scare. Hits a 3-1 bomb. It was 5-0. And I was actually more petrified being up 6-0 in like the first couple innings than being tied. Because it's like, I can never watch baseball again if they blow this lead. And it kept getting bigger and bigger. It was 9-0 for the majority of the game. And I mean, you got to give a shout out to Merrill Kelly. I feel like I got to shout out every single player on this team except Miguel Castro. He was the only guy that actually kind of had a bad game. The reason that the Dodgers scored a run was because of him. But regardless, he was good in the Brewers game. He's forgiven. Excuse me. Now, you're up 9-0. Alek Thomas faces 13 pitches. The 14th pitch, he hits a home run. It was 10-0. I was texting me Madre, and I said I would be comfortable watching this game once they're up by 10. And it wasn't even done. The next inning, maybe 2 innings later, Tommy Pham hits a home run. He had a great game today. And you were up 11-0. And sure, it was cute that the Dodgers got those 2 runs. And shout out to the actual fans of the Dodgers who were cheering really loud when that happened. That's cute. But the funniest thing about tonight, honestly, was Bob Costas. Because you could tell he wanted the Dodgers to win so bad. And the way he was commenting this game, it's just inexcusable. He looked like Walter Cronkite when he gave the news of JFK. I was expecting the camera to cut back to, I'm going to use a prop for this for this breakdown, seriously. I was expecting the camera to cut back to the broadcast booth and be like, folks, we have breaking news. Clayton Kershaw has just been removed from the game, and say a prayer for him tonight. I was expecting that. That's how funny this game is. Hilarious. I can't believe I have 5 more minutes to recap this because I feel like so much happened that there's nothing more I can add. And sure, you can lose the next 3 games, and this game will be quietly forgotten. But if you're a Dodger fan, you're pretty petrified. This is your guy. This is the guy, the ace who's had playoff choke year after year. But I do think it's a little overblown because he's not that bad in the playoffs. He just turns into an average pitcher. But tonight, it's dude, you had all this rest and all this talk on how good you were. I'm thinking it's too much. It was too perfect for the Dodgers to win this game big. And that's why when I was going to this game, it's almost too perfect. And it was immediately. I was hoping that we just wouldn't get embarrassed. They were embarrassed in the first 2 minutes of this game. And it was beautiful. Gallen and Miller tomorrow. Don't tell me you don't have an advantage now. And sure, Philly looks scary. Atlanta looks like what they did last year in the playoffs. Shout out Texas for winning, and Houston, well, we could have eliminated them. But regardless, what a game. What a game. 11-2, almost a shutout. And it felt good. Geez, voice crack there. It felt good. When Castro did give up those 2 runs, my heart rate didn't change at all. I was wearing my Fitbit. Didn't change. I was like, oh, that's cute. And it felt good being in that position for once. That was kind of cute that they got those runs. And, man, that's just hilarious. I don't know what else to really add. Offense looked great today. Corbin Carroll, my God. It's amazing. I'm still amazed after watching this guy over 162 times this year that the power he has. He's 5'8", 140 pounds. He's got so much power, dude. So much power. He's had 2 home runs. Postseason Carroll is real right now. Marte, he's not chasing those bad pitches. Pham, he was probably the worst player in the Brewers series, but he looked great tonight, went 4 for 4. Walker, he's getting his hits. Alec Thomas has got 2 home runs. What a bonus that is, by the way. Gurriel, he got a big hit in this game. Longoria, the veteran presence of Longo. Gabby, Dabby, do. Everyone, even Perdomo's in the Brewers series, more or less, he was drawing his walks. Everybody's contributing, and it's just beautiful. When you had that month where nobody was and it was doomed, it's could somebody contribute? I don't know how I feel when everyone does and when everyone doesn't. It's almost like there's no in between, regardless of that. They look like the best team today. Phillies looked pretty dang good. They did shut out the Braves, but you put up 11 on Kershaw, Clayton Kershaw. You have to keep telling yourself 2012 was the last time he has an L in his win and loss column. I should just say a loss, whatever. He lost a game for the Dodgers in LA against the Diamondbacks. That, I don't think any other player has that dominance over any other team. Well, I think the Yankees over the Twins for the past 2 decades, but that ended this year. And that ended this year with Clayton Kershaw. Gallen is tomorrow. And I don't know how I feel. I would rather have Gallen pitch game 3 because he is better at home than Fott. Because I know how nervous Fott gets, and the Dodgers jump out early on him. It's that would take the crowd out of it. But what a game. I'm not going to forget this one anytime soon. Not at all. And to think everyone was so confident. It made me unconfident in our team. But I didn't stop. I wanted to easily say they're going to lose in 3 games. It was a fun run against the Brewers. They're going to lose in 3. I couldn't say that. It was too easy. And, well, worst case scenario, you lose in 4. and that's fine. But now, the position you're in, you can beat them.